What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about Cookie DAO today on this day, the 24th day of August. And here we are sitting at about 1 cent, just above 1 cent, pulling back a little bit from the recent rally you've had. I want to measure this out and just get all the data here. I mean, maybe not all the data, but just aspects of the data in our heads before we continue on with this analysis. Because this just looks kind of like a little move, but it's not. It's not little. From a low point here to a high point here, we saw 127% pump, okay? A lot of coins pumped last week. This coin actually did not pump last week. It pumped the week before, but 127% pump at its all-time low level where you've been consolidating for almost 2 months, okay? So phenomenal recovery. And then what happened afterwards, I mean, you had a lot of volume in the midst of that recovery. What happened afterwards was not a lot of selling pressure. You did pull back a pretty significant degree, and you are now holding support at prior resistance. On a closing basis, that's where this line is, and on a wicking basis, right there, holding support, no matter how you look at it, at significant prior resistance that was formed over a couple of months. So right now, you look primed and ready to move. The reason why the percentage points are being talked about is because talking about the moving up to the next level, it doesn't seem that significant. Oh, okay, you're going to move up here. But you start to throw percentage in there. You look at it from a percentage standpoint. That's another like 100% move, 90% move that's coming your way. Not financial advice, not a financial advisor. From the low, it's probably a 100% move overall. But I wouldn't be surprised at all if not only did we get to these levels, but if we busted through them a little bit, if we did see prices again, kind of like this, where you closed at this level of resistance, but you wicked down here, you might close at this point of resistance, but you might wick up here. So we're going to see some phenomenal growth with Cookie DAO, I think, going into the end of this month of August and going into September. I was just looking at this here. It's kind of weird. Don't do this, guys. Cookie, don't do the cookie, Chad. It's weird. It looks like the thing, but with not even chocolate chip. What is that, man? It doesn't look good. It does. I don't like it. And I kind of like it because I don't like it. I don't know. GTA 6 leak is coming. Men, Cookie Intern is about to leak the next Cookie Pro feature. Yeah. So they're about to leak the next Cookie Pro feature. They're telling us beforehand. They did the same thing at the lows before this pumped, before a lot of volume pumped. And I want to look at this overall, the all-time history here. We look at Cookie DAO. What a sad chart. What a very sad chart, right? Phenomenal growth, phenomenal decay. Phenomenal growth, slow death to nothingness, right? Except the most volume you'd ever seen in your entire life hole happened 3 weeks ago off your all-time low bounce, off this bullish engulfing candle that literally engulfed like months worth of price action all in 1 week. The most volume came in there. We've got a lot of volume that came in to buy here at these lows too. You guys, some of the most volume we've ever seen. This was extraordinary volume before. We almost got that exact level last week. We're at the beginning of this week now. When Cookie moves up, it's completely possible that we do see prices all the way up at around like 2.3 cents, and we're at 1 cent now. So over a 100% pump. And then from there, we continue to form our base and continue to grow. I do believe this project is more than capable of seeing new all-time highs. And that's why I've never sold. That's why I'm still holding, because I believe that this thing will see not just the golden ratio retracement, but new all-time highs altogether. And from the current price, just getting to your golden ratio itself will be about a 12x move. New all-time highs, we're talking about a multi-100x. And perhaps you go all the way up to your 1272. Perhaps you stop at $1. Whatever the case may be, even at $1, you had a 90-something x. So you've got tremendous potential here. I think Cookie DAO is going to make a comeback. And beyond the long-term stuff, I really actually wanted to keep this video short-term minded, because it's the short-term stuff that's more immediately exciting. A 100% move, more or less, is coming your way probably in the next couple of weeks. This you can say, oh, I didn't know. I wish I bought down here. Darn it, shoot. Whereas here, there's no understanding at this point, right? I can understand that you didn't have the foresight to expect this pump here. But now I think the writing's on the wall. I think it's obvious, incredibly obvious. And we're likely going to see this move happen any day now. So on this next move, in other words, if you're not a part of it, I don't feel bad for you. I can understand here. I can feel bad for you a little bit here. We can both be like, oh, why didn't we buy more down here? But at this point now, not financial advice, not a financial advisor. If you're not buying here, it's because you hate money. Because this thing is literally going to grow. It's going to see some phenomenal growth here in a matter of days, if not weeks. And again, that next area is probably somewhere around 2 to 2.3 cents, somewhere in that zone. We look at the daily time frame. The RSI is structured in a very bullish fashion. Higher lows, higher lows, higher lows, right? Moving up, looking good, getting overbought, not getting oversold, bouncing off the 50. We like to see it. The stochastics are bouncing right off the oversold zone, looking like you want to cross here. That's nice. And the MACD overall is bullish as well. Weekly time frame, not a whole lot to go off of there, so we don't really have to talk about it. Let's go over the 4 hour. 4 hours looking good as well. Stochastics are structuring themselves in a good way. MACD looking like it wants to cross up here. That's good. Probably see some bullishness. And the RSI bouncing off the oversold zone, getting overbought, not getting oversold, spending most of your time above the 50, less of it below the 50. You're about to get there now. So if you're looking to buy, it's really now or never. I think even if this thing pumped from here to 1.2 cents and you saw it pump up like 10% or 15%, I would still want to FOMO in. I'd want to buy. I don't care if it's volatile, man. I think that it's worth taking a crack at right now. I think that there's going to be some serious growth in a short amount of time. And then again, beyond just the initial pump here, like 2.3 cents, which I do think will find resistance there. I'd be surprised if we went too much above 2.3 cents. I think we'll find resistance here because prior resistance, prior support, very significant level there. Okay, I think we will find resistance there. But if we do blast through it, man, I mean, that next level is like 4 cents. It's crazy. And we can see this thing move at a very, very fast pace as well. So don't underestimate it. If it's not a 100% move, it's a 400% move. You know what I mean? Like it's going to be crazy. So, and in time, that'll happen one way or another. But again, this is the price area where wealth is made, where the investment pays off. You go to the 382, you're making 400% growth. You go to the golden ratio, you're at 12x growth. You go to new all-time highs, hundreds of X's. I mean, just crazy, crazy potential there. So I don't have anything else that I want to say or add on. Time highs right from here, we're at like a 75x, let alone if we see $1.20. $1.20 is where that 100x comes in. I got nothing else for you guys. Hit that like button, subscribe. Thank you all. I think Cookie is more than capable of seeing a multi-dollar price, and by the end of this next cycle, sometime in 2029 or early 2030. This is where you buy. This is where you hold. If you want to make a short-term trade, you want to buy and then sell when at 2x is fine, do that. You want to buy and sell when at 3x is 5x is, do that, whatever. You want to buy and just hold until it rips really hard and then it seems like it's going to pull back, it's going to falter, and then you want to sell there. Whatever the case may be, do that. But I think if you buy, the best strategy for this thing would be to just hold. Hold for multiple years. Multiple years. Like hold until this time in 2028, then make a decision if you want to sell or hold or buy. You know, like buying more in that time, DCing in that in between now and then is good as well. But I got nothing else. Hit that like button. Take care. Bye bye.